As part of my training, I must allow the waterfall to wash away all of my past failures and regrets, leaving only a fresh vessel ready for the hunt, or something like that. Welcome back, everybody, to Monster Hunter Rise. So today, we're back in the training room again. I want to try out another weapon again. I could probably plan these out a little better, but I figured it would be kind of nice to try another weapon. This one's a pretty fun one that's unfortunately pretty complicated, so I'm gonna do my best to explain it in a way that makes sense. But this is the hunting horn. I went ahead and made the Tetranodon one, so that this is the frog flute one. And the big thing about hunting horn, it's a blunt weapon like the hammer. You smack things with it, and you can stun monsters. But you also generate these music notes as you do attacks, and you can see all this stuff cluttering the HUD, all these strange things. What does tremors negated mean? What is health recovery? What's self-improvement? And I'm glad you asked. So I'm going to actually open up the hunter's notes, and we're going to go with the weapon controls, because I feel like it's better to lay it out this way. So you do attacks to load up like a song in your little music staff, and then you can play it using right trigger. Magnificent Trio lets you do like three of your effects at the exact same time, which is a nice kind of quick way to do it. And you also build up this little meter that they show right here, the Infernal Melody, by just doing a lot of attacking and doing songs and stuff. And then if you do ZR again after Magnificent Trio, or Slide Beat, which is one of the silk binds, you will get an extra attack, and you will get a extra buff, basically. And then we have our... I'll show off the silk binds, but Slide Beat's basically an advancing strike. And then Earth Shaker is a really big damage move that has, like, zero range. You have to be, like, super close. But I'll show that off later. Combos, we don't really need to worry about that too much. But the melody effects, there's a lot of different effects you can have, and it's dependent on what your horn is loaded with. It's kind of like the gunner weapons in that regard. They all have a weird variety of these. So, self-improvement I think is on all of them. That's just a base movement speed thing, and your attacks won't be deflected, which is nice. You know, you get boosts to all your different stats from attack, defense, affinity, elemental attack, just attack and defense up at the same time, and so on. You got knockbacks negated, earplugs so that roars don't affect you, tremors won't affect you, or wind. You can avoid being stunned or blighted. Divine Protection's a just, random damage nerf. You can heal, you can get a antidote, you can just get health regen, and there's a lot here. Like environmental damage is a thing you can avoid, um, that seems kind of a... I don't really know the uses of that one, but whatever. Sonic Wave is an attack. Sonic Barrier is basically like a shield. And then Infernal Melody is the big buff you give yourself if you do everything at once. There's a lot here. Um, so it can be a little overwhelming when you're first trying out a weapon. In this case, with the Frog Flute, we get the self improvement as usual, attack up, health recovery, and then tremors negated, which I think is okay. And the big thing with these buffs is that you're doing it for yourself and any of your allies that are fighting with you in like the same general area. So this is the like premier, or this is the premier like support weapon. So you can still play by yourself and it can still go great, but ultimately it's not necessarily going to be for everybody. And in older games, it actually played a bit differently, and they kind of changed a lot in Rise. So by default, we have Melody Mode Performance, which is basically do two attacks in a row, and you get the effect immediately, but they don't last as long. And then ZR just does the self improvement by itself, I think, for the most part. But I guess Melody Mode Echo, I think, is more kind of akin to how it used to do, where you could just load up the songs individually. and just play them that way. So like I guess I'll give a bit of a demonstration. So we'll use Echo to start with. So I like say I want to do attack up and I want to do Tremors negate. So I'll do two of them, Tremors negate, and then we'll hit ZR and we do Chord as just like a separate attack, and then boom, we got both of those. But if I were to do it with the new Fangled style, we'll go back to performance here. It'll be a little bit different. So say this time I want attack up, or I want to just do health recovery. As I do it, I just get the effect anyway, right? So you're just constantly reapplying it over and over, and you don't really have to worry at all about anything. And we can do the Magnificent Trio here, and then we can also do the Infernal Melody after. And you do a lot of hits, and it's really satisfying. So basically, by default, just pick the performance mode if you want the buffs quicker, but they won't last as long. Or you can use it the old-fashioned way, I guess, for the most part. I guess there's a divide. There's people that really don't like how the hunting horn is in Rise, and there's people that like how it is in the older games. I think Wilds kind of reverts a lot of these changes. It's more like the older games, so I never really used hunting horn before Rise, so I can't comment too much on how it played. But in general, they just try to make it easier to use, I guess, is the main thing. I guess we'll show off the Silk Binds quick, too. So Slide Beat is just this big swing, which will then inflict, I think, self-improvement on yourself. And then the other one, Earthshaker, you just kind of stab them really quick, put a blade in them, and then you do a huge sonic blast through it, and that does a lot of damage. It's really satisfying to land, but it takes forever for your stuff to come back. So, yeah, Hunting Horn's an interesting weapon. It's very unique. I can't think of many other games that have weapons that are just quite like this. And it's an interesting way to have a support class. So, yeah, I think it's cool. Uh, and this time around, we're going to use it to fight a older monster as well that I personally don't have a ton of familiarity with, but it's here. So let's head over to the quest board and we can really lay into them with the power of song. Okay, you know what? Lay it on me. This is gonna be not quite our final. This will be our penultimate quest here. We're gonna go off our rocker. We're gonna fight a Basarios, and I think this is just a good weapon for him. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. You know, make sure I get the pre band jitters out, and I'll meet you guys on the soundstage. What do you say?
In the darkness of the night, fragrant blossoms bloom. As bandits prowl out of sight, a sudden resounding boom. This is not the mountain's roar. Do not be mistaken. What seemed like rocks are rocks no more. And as soon as they awaken, the monster shows its actual form. Both prey and earth are shaken.
The Bellowing Boulder. So yeah, Basarios is from the original Monster Hunter, and he must not have been in a lot of the later games because I don't recall really ever fighting him. They're giving us barrel bombs, which is interesting. But yeah, Basarios is an interesting one. I did accidentally bump into him when doing a hub quest. I didn't fight him. I think I accidentally picked up a scale though, so I apologize. I'm gonna kill this thing quick. Actually, I was thinking about what hunting horn to make, and I was gonna make the Rathian one, but I did not sadly get. I need a Slagoth hide or whatever, so I might just get what I can get here. Slagtoth thing. Let me see if I can get that quick. But anyway, yeah, I don't think he was not in 3. I'm pretty sure. I didn't play 4. I don't know if he was in. He might have been in Generations. I just don't remember because there were so many monsters in that game. He's definitely wasn't in World, so he's making a return, which is nice. It's cool to bring back an old monster and kind of see if they have any new tricks or how they stack up to some of this new stuff. But he's an interesting monster, I think. Like again, you have to think back to the old game and how it used to be like oh, this is a brand new IP, no one knows what to expect. We have no clue where this series is going to go. Here, let's get this puppet spider while we're here. You know, and so yeah, let's make a rock dragon. That sounds cool, and we'll make him really tough and like really hard to hit because he's all rock, and that's kind of all you really need to make him feel distinct. But we'll see him soon enough here. He's going to be deep below. Um, you know, we may as well since we're close by. I'm just gonna use the puppet spider and get Kulu to help us out here. I think so. Let's track Kulu down first. Should be right over here. And I don't think I showed the puppet spider off really in full. So puppet spider, you gotta get close to the monster, throw it down, and it will just hit it with webbing that instantly makes it rideable. Uh, So really, really simple way to be able to ride a thing. Wow, you're moving already? Well, I'm going to have to stop you. That's a little annoying. So we'll have to, hopefully we can cut him off with a pass here. He's right there. I guess we're just going to follow right behind him. Which thankfully Kulu can climb, I guess. It's still going to take forever. But we can do this. Let's get this or this health while we're here. Hey Basarios, how's it going, buddy? So yeah, this guy, very big, very, like, intimidating. And he can shoot little fireballs, so that's also not great for us. Let's get me out of here. And now he's running around, he's rolling, he likes to roll. And is just kind of a big old mess here. I'm trying to think, I don't think you can break his tail, or like cut it off at least. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I'm going to use Earthshaker on him while he's down. And that does a lot of internal damage. That actually hits really hard. Ooh, we got hit back, but that's fine. So let's get our boosts in order here. We can get all three going here. But he's angry now, I think. He tried to do a little shoulder check. But he is, he's a monster that you can't really cut open that easily anyway, I think. He like, a lot of your attacks will probably bounce off or just not do that much damage. Oh, or he'll just roll at me. That's fine too. Let's get this slide beat in, or not. You're just gonna roll away. That's fine too. We can kind of just keep healing ourselves a little bit by bit, if we just keep doing health recovery over and over. But as you can see, it does not heal very much. So it's not quite the best way to use your stuff here. He actually hits pretty hard. And yeah, he has a laser, actually. So he's a lot scarier than you might think. Alright, I need you to stay still for a second. Boom! We broke his face, I'm pretty sure, with that. Not bad. He's going to try and trip us up. Alright, we got everything loaded, and we should be able to do the infernal thing here in a second, but now he's going to get really mad. He also lets out gases, so this is like a just blast gas. I think it just does a lot of damage. So that's a pretty scary move. I think he gets softer. Oh, we didn't hit him with that, but we at least got the infernal melody. But yeah, I think when he gets hot like that, he's a little softer. He takes more damage, possibly. Ooh, we got whatever this is. What else you got for me, buddy? You love to roll, but I love to rock. I hope you're all proud of the title, or are you gonna run away? He's either gonna run or just burrow and do an attack. Yeah, he's gonna do a bunch of attacks, so let's just kinda avoid him here. Give me the Magnificent Trio. Oh, he's gonna, yeah, shoulder check. Yeah, the camera didn't quite know what to do there. Ooh, Ooh, I got him. That's gonna do a lot. Nice. He's already tired. He's been rolling around a lot. I'm trying to think. I think you can maybe bomb his back, and that's why they gave us the barrel bomb, but I'm not... Oh, we gotta get out of here. That was interesting. He didn't really move after. Ooh, oh, I wanted to finish my magnificent trio. I don't know. I can't remember if you can break the tail or not. I'll have to look that up and see. That's my own fault. That's not proper. Ooh, is he rideable? He is. Okay. He has a lot of shinies here, so I really don't want to run away with those. So let's just bounce him into some walls and do a little extra damage that way. There we go. Let's actually... Here, I'll use the barrel bombs on his back here, maybe. Oh yeah, you can mine his back. That's right. Okay, let's attack him quick. Okay, I did a lot of damage to him, but that probably was not the best usage of that. That was just kind of stupid. Yeah, you can mine his back. I can't remember what you can get for it, but that's maybe a thing we can show off another day. Ooh, now he's angry. Now he's roaring. Are you gonna... Wow, he roars a long time. And he does it again. Okay. Can you just stay still a second? Come on. If I can get the Magnificent Trio off... Did I not... Oh, I didn't do it right. I'm just hitting ZR by itself. Alright, let's let him do his little poots. He's gonna walk and fart like the old man that he is. Yeah, he takes more damage now, I think. Oh, he's not quite... Ow. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Let's get some health. Well, yeah, if we're near super hot areas, we do take a little bit of damage. He's gonna run away now, I guess. Which is fine with me. I don't know if you can mine him while he's asleep. We'll let him leave. Because I think... I don't know if he's gonna sleep in that location, though, is the only thing. But we'll let him kind of go his separate way there. But that's not so bad. He's a very big target. I feel like it's easy to just kind of manhandle him a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to go out of here. I guess go over here. But yeah, he is he's an interesting one, I think. Like design-wise, he's not that interesting because he is just like a rock with some wings on and stuff on him. But he's kind of interesting. Okay, did he? I think he like buries himself underground. Yeah, he's right there. So I don't know if I can mine him. Doesn't look like I can. What a conspicuous... Oh, I can actually. Let's mine him. Let's see if we can get something for our trouble. We get some ore. That's kind of cool. How many of these can we get before he wakes up? Just 3? Okay. So this would be a good time for the bombs. Like, this is probably their way to try to like teach you about sleep bombing, but it is what it is. We're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna hit him with the Earth Shaker. Working out pretty well. And then let's see if I can get the trio off. Bam! But he's gonna roar, which is no good for me. Oh, he's got sleep stuff, actually. So we want to get out of here if we can. Oh, we knocked him down. That's cool. That's really good, actually, for us. Unfortunately, he kind of rears back a lot. Ooh, we still got picked up by that. That's no good. Okay, get a little healing off. He does hit pretty hard. And now he's going to start doing his diving thing. That's fine. You do that. You can't keep up with me at all with this web swinging stuff I got going on. And you can't even hit me with that either. Ooh, did he get me with the shoulder check? I can't even tell. He rolled again. I mean, I guess that's the thing though. He has a huge hitbox at the end of the day. Now he's putting out a flurry of stuff. Let's get out of here. Yeah, he's gonna do that. Yeah, just very slow and bumbling. Ooh, that was pretty good. Alright, I need you to, like, stay still. Oh, he's gonna do a lot of tail stuff. Okay, I would love to just get the full trio infernal thing off, because it does a lot of damage. Okay, I'll take that as the finale, sure. Cool. Yeah, I don't think you can cut his tail off. I think he's, like, supposed to be too hard. And we didn't really break a lot of him, I feel like, either. I think you have to, like, hit him when he's super heated or something to really get that off. So, there's probably a lot of stuff we could have gotten off of him. But, yeah, that's Basarios. He's interesting. He at least feels, like, a little more fresh to me than, like, Rathian, because I fight her in every game. That was a pretty short and sweet one, too. It's a little over 10 minutes, which I can't complain about. I'm out of stuff to say, unfortunately. There's not much more I can say about this guy. He's dead. I knew him well. Here, let me play something for you. Yeah, the power of music is alive and well.
Yes.
Okay, we got a shell, plethora. Oh, you can get a tail. Hmm. But I don't know if you can, like, cut it off or not. I'll have to look into that. I'll put it in the description if it is, I guess. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, we got a report we can put in here quick. We can get some optional subquests here. Broken parts will probably be good. But yeah, we're winding down on our 4 stars. We're almost done with them. We only have 2 other options here. We've got Somnacanth and Barioth. So, or Barioth, maybe. So, both of these cost the same amount. They're both, I think, the same basic difficulty alongside Toby. Both of them in the same area, too, even. One's in day, one's at night, so we'll have to see. I'm leaning towards doing Somnacanth next, just because it's the newest, it's a new monster, but we'll see. And I guess, as usual, we'll take a look at our spoils here. Let's look at our armor first. So, Basarios, I'm going to just assume it has a lot of defense. Yeah, we get very bulky, earthy looking design, earthy knight kind of thing. You get a huge defense boost, actually. And then, guard. So this reduces the impact of attacks. So this is really good for anything with a shield. So sword and shield, charge blade, and both of the lances. 2 cycles from the sharpening process. That's really good for sharpening if you care about that. And then this is good for gunner. So this is probably a decent. This is actually probably a really good, like. Hold on. Does this actually affect? Yeah, this is for gun lance. This is probably a really good gun lance armor. And then weapon wise, I don't really know what else we'll get. It'd be funny if we can get a. Oh, we can get a Basarios hunting horn. So yeah, you can see. So this is just a guitar. You get tremors, sonic barrier, and stamina use reduced, which is kind of nice. Like, that's a guitar. This is like a bagpipe looking thing. Like, there's some interesting designs for some of these. Like, if I scroll down here, the Bonabras, they just have violins. And then this Magia tree that you get these blossom crickets by doing like the Argosy stuff. That's just a magical girl staff, which is pretty interesting. And I think they all have like unique sounds too. So it's a fun weapon. I think it is a weapon I would want to try out more in the other games too to see how different they are. But pretty cool. And then I guess Hunter's notes we can look really quick here because there's probably some things I missed. So this is a juvenile Gravios, which that is another monster that we may or may not encounter at some point. I forget if it's in Sunbreak or not, but it's definitely not in Base Rise. But yeah, these guys, so yeah, you can see they are, let's see, yeah, their shell is impervious to most attacks, but you can break its abdominal plating, and then you can rip off its shell and deal some heavy hits. So I guess he's weaker to fire according to that, although it looks like he's weaker to water actually, which I was using a water weapon, so I guess that might have helped speed us along a little bit there. Um, let's see. Whoops. He is extremely susceptible to sleep, so we could have put him to sleep, which is interesting because he can put you to sleep with that like kind of like bluish gas he was spitting out. He's also weak to water. And then as far as materials go, so target reward 7% capture. So this is a good capture option, I guess, alongside the wing. Yeah, broken part rewards no. So I don't think you can break his tail. I'm assuming that's the case there. So just one of those tails that you can't actually like slash off unless I'm mistaken. So that's cool. And then the buddy stuff, I forgot about that. Let's see what the buddies look like. They're gonna be very bulky, I'm sure. Okay. You yeah, that's pretty much what I would expect. Get a cool looking axe though. And the doggo. Oh, that's kinda cool. Almost look like a robot. Like an action figure. I'd buy an action figure of this. So that's cool. So yeah, we got to rock out with a new weapon. Um, yeah, we had a good time. But I do think we are approaching the end of our 4-star quests here. So big things are on the horizon. So hopefully you are looking forward to it just like I am. But I guess we'll leave it here. I'd play a melody for you, but that would require loading into the training area, and that's going to take way too long. So I think instead I'm going to try something a little different. Um, we can actually do some poses from this menu, which is kind of funny. So here we go. It looks like I was doing it. I guess not. There we go. I'm gonna Y pose on you. So see you all next time. I'm just gonna stay here a little while and impose my dominance.